Hi everyone, today we are going to know about these words, and it is important to know about these words because to understand our economy we definitely have to know about these words. And before going to know about these words, first we know what is RBI. RBI means Reserve Bank of India, and RBI mainly it do two things. First means how much should be the money supply in our economy, means how much cash should be supply in our economy, and second, how much should be the cost of credit, means how much interest rates should be. To regulate these two things, RBI checks CRR SLR repo rate and reverse repo rate. And what is CRR and what is SLR? See, CRR means cash reserve ratio. SLR means statutory liquidity ratio. And third one, repo rate. Fourth one, reserve repo rate, reverse repo rate. And according to RBI guidelines, all banks should keep some amount of money in RBI. And this only we call cash reserve ratio. And for this, RBI does not give any interest. And you all have a doubt why these guidelines and how much money should kept in RBI. Why these guidelines means to see the health of a banking sector, it is responsible for RBI, and because it is a central bank of India. And second, how much money should kept in RBI. If the bank had 100 rupees, in that 100 rupees 4 rupees should be invested in CRR, and it is important. And second one, all the banks should invest some amount of their money in government security bonds. For this also RBI gives some guidelines, and for this it get interest. In this SLR, banks get interest rates, but that too very low. And how much should invest in government security bonds, means if banks had 100 rupees, in that 100 we invested 4 rupees in CRR, and another 5 rupees should invest in SLR. It is two important guidelines from RBI. And you have another doubt, okay, then why the CRR and SLR? Means people deposit their money in banks, and banks will give loans. With deposited money, banks will give loans, and these depositors will return back to banks and ask their money, give my money. And banks does not have any money mean, then this CRR and SLR will use. For that emergency purpose, it will use the CRR and SLR. And third one, repo rate. And another name for this is repurchase rate. When banks want money mean, they go and take from RBI. When banks want money, they go and take from RBI. And for this, RBI charges interest. And these interest rates, according to their amount of money, will be high or low. When RBI charges more interest on banks, then automatically banks to charges more interest on loans. People take loans, no, on that banks will charge interest rates, sorry. Reverse repo rate means if banks has more money, mean they go on deposit in RBI, and for this RBI gives interest, and this we call reverse repo rate. And when banks had more money, it cannot keep like idle, no, so that's why it go and deposit money in RBI, and for that RBI will give interest rate. When RBI give interest to banks means that reverse repo rate. When banks paid interest to RBI means repo rate. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you understand my concept, and if you did not understand, you please go through this, and thank you.